goes.
Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's All You Can Geek Moviecast, episode 305. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gast, joined by Mike Sneedy.
What's up?
Corey Feinside.
Hey, guys.
And Tony Korkanakis.
Oi.
What's up, guys? Welcome, listeners, to episode 305. We've all seen Suicide Squad, and I think it looks like the world has all seen it because the drop-off was pretty significant.
All the people that wanted to see it.
All the people that wanted to see it, which were the DC fans. The DC fans have... This is exactly what happened with Batman vs. Superman. And let's get...
Drop-off is actually a little less than that.
It is. Movie. Let's get into the box office. And, well, it's also... yeah, I guess you're right. I mean, it was up like a surprising competition with Sausage Party at the box office.
Well, it's the same target audience, too,
yeah.
Which that definitely pulled away from it.
Yeah, it did. So Suicide Squad was number one in the box office this week at $43.5 million, a 67% drop off, which is less than Batman vs. Superman, but more than they were hoping for. Because early on in the week, Corey and I almost had a bet that I was going to say exactly where it ended up. This is exactly where I said it was going to end up. Well, I said over 65, and then I said, is it over 68? That's right. I knew exactly where this was going to be.
Well, yeah, I was like, when I said, let's do a bet. I'll take under 60 and under. You take 67 and over.
Yep.
Like,
I knew
it was right there.
Yeah.
What's funny, though, is that we were saying the weekdays in between were actually better than average. So that might have also taken away from it.
It was holding well, but it's at, what is it at now? Worldwide, 478 or something like that, roughly? 480?
Yeah, it's close to 5 somewhere.
Yeah, so it's going to...
Closer to 5.
The reports are this movie is a success, not just, mediocre. It's a success at $600 million. Which it's not guaranteed to get, but it does have to open in Japan still. And Japan's kind of not a huge box office thing for this, but it could do okay.
There is a Japanese character.
I was going to say, Katana
in there.
It does have Katana, which we forgot to talk about in the spoiler cast a lot, but we can talk about it a little bit here.
Yeah.
What was there to talk about? She's
exactly.
Fucking worthless.
Tacked on. So,
her sword was important.
Well, it's weird, her characterization, because she's fine going on the helicopter, going to the rescue mission, but then later on...
What was the point of her even being on this mission?
She was an enforcer for
That's why you had... What's his name?
Well, he sucks, apparently.
Yeah, well, he needed backup. He brought in a friend to back him up.
She was Rick Flag's bodyguard, just in case these guys did start to get rowdy.
They were supposed to be his bodyguard.
Anyways.
Whatever. I'm done with talking about it.
Yeah, so...
Goes against them. I mean, it makes sense. It just doesn't... Her character doesn't need to be there. It's all...
We're going to talk...
That's what I wanted to hear. Her character had no point being in this movie.
Right.
She was more tacked on than Wonder Woman. I can say that here. But... we're going to try to keep this spoiler-free, listeners. Don't worry. We do have a spoiler cast for this. If you don't know, it should be posted later in this week. You should see it up there. I would expect to see it around Thursday, Friday. So look for that. You'll get to hear all of our impressions of Suicide Squad. Fully spoilers. Do not watch it if you haven't watched or listened to it if you have not seen the movie yet. Or if you don't care about spoilers, you can just watch it. Because some of us feel, meh, you can just don't see the movie and you'll save money. Some of us feel it's good. You can enjoy it.
I'm sure it won't be a huge surprise who's who.
Well, I'm in the middle. I'm like one of those. I understand people skipping this movie and being upset about it, but I like the movie, so so that's my impression. Mike, what was your impression? Because we didn't give them last week.
I thought it's certainly not a good movie, but the first half at least is good. The second half it turns into a dumb action movie. So. It's somewhere in between good and dumb, but still kind of entertaining.
And for those wondering, I thought this was worse than Batman vs. Superman.
I'm not sure. I think they're kind of on the same level.
And Corey, you put it on about the same level. Tony, you put it better.
I'd say it's definitely better than Batman vs. Superman.
Okay, better.
I have to see Batman Superman again.
So I'm the only one that's...
Do you?
Fresh more.
Do you really?
I'd like to see the extended edition, even though I don't know when I'm going to ever commit that much time to watching something.
It's not that long. I mean, you can watch it. It's not like it's not even noticeable, really. You can just... I really didn't see what it added to the movie. Everybody's like, oh man, it fixes the movie. It doesn't fix the movie. I'll loan it to you. You can watch it.
It's like spraying cologne on shit.
It's still shit. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. It's just... so, yeah, back to Suicide Squad. So... Yeah, number one at the box office, they're still okay with this. It did all right. It had to fall off, but it's not like they're upset. This was less than they were hoping. They were projecting for 50 to 55. So 40, what did it do, 43?
Yeah.
So it did 43. It's under, but it was up against surprising competition from Sausage Party at number 2 here. That's
What was that,
amazing
like
what that did.
33 or something, the Sausage Party did?
34.3
34?
million.
Yeah, and that budget was like what, 20 million,
Yeah.
30 million, something fucking pathetic.
Oh, did you see like how they treated the animators on that movie?
I guess
Yeah.
that's
I
where
started
their
reading
budget's
that
so
today.
good.
Yeah.
Didn't pay them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. They basically told them they had to work overtime and not get paid for it, or they could just walk.
And if they walked, they didn't get their credits, their name in the credits.
Right,
which
they
is
removed everything.
As an artist, that's like fucking the worst thing you can do to somebody is not give them credit for their work.
Yeah. Yeah, so that was number 2. Just moving on here, we have Pete's Dragon at number 3 opening, which got very good reviews, but
I knew this movie was going to tank.
The marketing, right?
There was nothing. No one even, like, there was like
I didn't
an
know it
odd
was coming
commercial here and there.
It was
like,
on
last
there,
week, and
yeah.
I had no idea what this movie was or it was coming out for when.
for how successful Jungle Book was, I'm shocked about this drop off. I thought it would have momentum with that. You know what I mean? Like just carried over.
Well, the problem was I think that nobody knew it came out.
Yeah, it
No,
just
yeah,
wasn't clear.
I didn't
Okay.
know until you were like, oh, Jungle Book, Pete's Dragons competition for Suicide Squad this week. I was like, what? I didn't realize that was
The
coming out.
first time I saw any like ads for it was this week, so I figured, oh, this will be out in like 6 months. It's like, oh no, it's out this weekend. What? And it's not very visually appealing. I think the dragon looks kind of stupid.
I don't know.
I've seen the
I'm
dragon,
gonna check it
So I
out.
don't know.
I'm not gonna see it in
I
theaters.
like that they made this movie. I
Yeah.
want to see what they did.
Well, Corey, did you ever see Jungle Book? The live action?
No.
'Cause it was
Not yet.
it was very good. Like I was very happy with that movie. So I'm psyched for this movie, and that's why I thought there'd be more of a carryover. But like you said, I guess nobody knew when it was coming out. I mean, I knew it, but I knew I was going to see Suicide Squad. So, and I would have probably rather seen Sausage Party anyways if I didn't see Suicide Squad. But so yeah, I mean, 21 and a half. I think this actually has a small drop off, very small. So I think it maintains pretty well there. It'll slide up on the charts because there's nothing coming out that it's up against really. Oh, Ben-Hur is opening apparently, which we had no idea existed until last week. I think.
Yeah, that's
mean,
the same thing.
yeah.
Another lowly marketed thing. That's not going to do well either, I don't think.
No. But
It's like Gods of Egypt. It's gonna just tank.
yeah, Jason Bourne and Bad Moms are the rest of your top 5. Yeah, so yeah, Suicide Squad number 1 still, but probably won't be next week. I'm gonna say no. What do you guys think?
Wait,
Well,
what
what-
was the question?
Will Suicide Squad be number 1 next week?
No. Hell no.
Well, what's going to be better, Sausage Party?
might.
Either
Second
Sausage
week?
Party or
Actually, maybe.
either Sausage
got a
Party or I'll even say Pete's Dragon.
No.
Is there
Not
anything you can
Pizza.
open up this weekend?
That's what I want to know too. It was like,
It's
what's
just I
coming
said
out?
Ben-Hur,
Ben-Hur.
and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean that's
I mean,
I'm gonna look this up live.
What was
here,
the drop
guys.
off of Batman versus Superman?
War Dogs. War Dogs
second
comes
or third
out.
week.
Second or third. Who the hell knows?
We
got
one of you guys was on the
Ben-Hur and War Dogs, and that
That
Kubo.
means-
Oh, War Dogs might actually do well.
Kubo, that Kubo movie. The,
Suicide Squad is definitely not going to be number
Oh,
1.
man.
I'll bet on that.
Yeah, that's not happening.
its Metascore is high, 79 for Kubo.
Rotten's at 95. Kubo's supposed to be really good, apparently. It's
Yeah.
that stop motion animation. The thing is, I don't think that's got the wide appeal, though. I don't know.
yeah.
I
Like
feel
that
like we're
book.
gonna get like 4 movies between
Or
like
that box trolls.
around like 20 million next week.
I think War Dogs probably takes the top spot.
That might. You might be
Actually,
right.
it's rated R. So
I don't know about that one.
Rated R movies have been doing very well this year.
yeah,
Yeah.
I doubt it now. I saw the rating. I thought it was like a PG-13 movie. That's not.
Yeah, so that's your box office. We saw opening this week. In movie news and TV news, we got a couple things here. Black Suit Superman tease for Justice League, which is expected.
So
Well, it's expected.
That
It's
was-
like that with all of them.
Yeah, that'd be what they did in the comics, but that's not.
Yeah, it's
Do
like
that.
it's like them deciding to do the Clone Saga for Spider-Man. It's like the same level of revulsion like by the fans after it happened. So I don't know why they would do that again.
Yeah.
You know, maybe they'll just have like a hint to it or something, just like the Harley outfit.
Maybe.
Yeah.
They'll pull it out of a suitcase.
What I think is funny, though, well, not funny, and mild spoilers for the end of Batman versus Superman is I guess Superman is staying dead for a little while because at the end of that movie, we thought he was going to pop out of that coffin at the end because shit was happening.
Well, he could have done that. I mean, he may not be in the coffin anymore when the movie goes, but he's flown, like, he's not there. You know what I mean? Like, it may just be something...
He's got teleportation powers
Well,
now.
or flown away and nobody saw it. I mean, he's that fast.
I think they would notice if, like, he burst through a coffin.
Maybe.
Or might not be in that coffin. Remember, they had a whole freaking funeral for the guy who wasn't in there. There was nothing in there.
But then why were things floating? I really wish they didn't show anything with that coffin at the end. I think that's a huge plot hole. That's really stupid.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a plot hole. I mean,
It is at this point if he's nowhere to be found for like months or however long it's supposed to have been.
well, it's not anything right now.
All right. Well, the Suicide Squad it is.
Well, he's dead. Yeah.
For at least 2 days. At the very least, 2 days.
Yeah.
And on the third day.
On the third day he rests.
That must be it.
I mean, because we need more Superman as Jesus analogy.
I just want to see, maybe this death and rebirth will make him like Superman. Maybe he'll be Superman in the next movie.
After you die,
It would be like the opposite, though.
Which,
you would think.
Like, I was like, there's a thread on Reddit, like, what are some, like, of the best trailers? Because most trailers are terrible these days. And one guy said the Man of Steel trailer, the third one. And I watched that. That's a really good trailer. And, like,
yeah.
hope and, like, that you feel for that movie, like, that trailer, it was... it's just crushing.
It was
how
such a
terrible it turned out.
Yeah.
That's the other news.
Man of Steel 2 is in active development. Yeah, Man of Steel 2.
They're going to make Man of Steel 2.
Even though
Spoiler alert, he's not dead.
even
guys.
though he's dead right now.
Whatever.
It's
Obviously.
just, and the first picture of Aquaman that we saw with Jason Momoa has him with the words say "Unite the Seven."
Yeah.
The Justice
not
League's
7.
only 6 right now, so like, that includes the dead Superman.
So why kill him at the end of that movie?
Sing
Why kill
Kumbaya.
him? Why kill him at the end of that movie? Why not kill him at the end of Justice League?
Where's Green Lantern then? That's what I want to know. Like, you Unite the Seven, but come on,
He'll show up in it.
He's playing Deadpool in Marvel's universe. But we also have Punisher Netflix series is rumored now to be arriving in 2017.
Ooh.
So
Not too bad. But
I guess there's some.
Daredevil's not happening this year, Jim.
It's happening. We'll just wait. I'm not giving up until after Comic Con.
There's no way
it's
it's this
around
year,
that
dude.
fast.
There's no way. It's
I
this
said
year.
I think by the end of January.
And now we're.
All right.
I think I did. I think I did.
It's like the Nintendo.
It doesn't matter. It's not happening. But like, it's not happening
Because I said they were going to have 3 series in 2017. That was my statement.
Okay. But it's not going to be Daredevil in January.
We'll see. By the end of January. I'm almost certain that's what I said.
I mean, I'd be happy to eat crow on this. Like, I want
yeah.
to see more Daredevil, but I just don't think it's happening right now.
I mean, talking about what I've been up to, I've been rewatching season 2 of Daredevil, and the first few episodes of that show are great in season 2. It's when Elektra comes into it that the show starts to fall apart. It's like, again, another example of trying to do too much.
It for me. I think Elektra's fine in this. I think
No,
it's great.
but that's where that's where the story. I'm not saying she was bad in it. I'm saying that's where the story starts to fall apart and not be as exciting.
I think her in general was a misstep for that show. Like, I don't know, just her casting and.
Well, the problem is
I think
you
it
get
made
Punisher in prison, and then you don't get to see him be a badass.
Yeah, that's what I think it's worse because you start off with Punisher, who's an awesome character and an awesome addition
And just
to the
killing
series,
people, yeah.
And then Elektra, where it's like kind of like roller coaster up and down, like,
Dude,
come on, like
last-
really, Matt, come on.
Last night I watched the best sequence of the entire season, which was the staircase from the rooftop to the staircase. That was awesome. When he's like, "Red, what are you gonna do? They're coming for you, Red," and he just knocks him out, and then he just puts him on the elevator and works his way down. I just love that sequence. It's even better watching the second time because you're like, "Oh shit, here it comes," and you're just like, you can enjoy it more. I don't know. I'm really enjoying watching the rewatch of season 2. Just so you all know. But I mean, I think in terms of watching stuff myself, I mean, getting into what we've been up to, I think that's about it. Besides Suicide Squad, I don't think I've seen much. I've been watching the Olympics on the occasions I'm watching something on TV. You know,
That's what I was gonna say. Is like I've been watching a lot of Olympics, and
Yeah.
like it's just so funny, like seeing all these sports that you had no idea had such a, I guess, following in them that they like, the hammer throw, or
Yeah.
like who? What the
water
heck?
water polo.
Where are these coming from?
Yeah,
Like I
saw,
understand that they were
Field
relevant like in the ancient times, and that had some type of like utility back then, I guess. But now it just seems
Yeah.
so weird.
Well,
And then
they're
same thing
relevant
with-
for the Olympics only.
Yeah, and like
every 4 years they matter.
synchronized swimming
Yep.
is a cool thing, but it's like having like airplanes doing an air show. Like what?
Yeah.
Why do we need this as an Olympic sport? I don't
It's-
know. It seems so
there's some
weird.
weird sports out there. I mean, same thing with the winter. There's there's some weird stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean I love curling like the next guy, but
Yeah.
it's a weird sport to be in the Olympics.
I think I enjoy the-
badminton is in the Olympics.
I think I enjoy the winter
Fucking
Olympics
party,
more
like,
though.
Picnic game.
I think I enjoy the Winter Olympics a lot more.
Wow. I think it's the first time I've ever heard somebody say that.
The
statement.
Winter Olympics are literally just like different flavors of skiing and ice skating. That's
And
it.
you got bobsled.
Yeah, all right.
You got-
Skiing
you got-
and that thing. Okay.
You got curling.
Rolling a iron on ice.
It's awesome to watch them brush that thing. It's like it's so cool. Like just getting, it's like playing shuffleboard but on ice. It's amazing.
I don't.
I really,
Yeah.
I really think I enjoy the Winter Olympics more than the summer. Even though I do like soccer a lot. And watching the women's soccer team was good, even though we lost. But
That Australia match, man. Holy crap, against Brazil. That was a good match.
yeah. So that's all I've been up to. Corey, what else for you?
Well, yeah, just a lot of the Olympics, just because you kind of like not really caring about it at first, but then it starts going, and you're like, oh man, this is really cool. I mean, all the swimmers are just killing it, and like I said, there's so many weird sports out there that are I say they're weird and like why does this exist? But I love watching that stuff, like the badminton stuff, the table tennis, the
Table tennis is awesome though.
So
I know
fencing.
that's what I'm saying. I love watching these things, and it's like, why are these Olympic sports? But they're awesome to watch. And these countries get so into it, and like you see the countries that are obviously way better than we are. at
We have
some
like
of
the
these
major sports. Like the other day, yesterday actually, I was watching the women's basketball team, and I'm like, if they don't score 100 points, it's an insult to us.
Well, that's what I'm saying with the men. Like they've been
Men,
winning
they've only
by
won by
barely.
like 2 or 3 the last 2
Yeah,
games.
so, like,
it's an
like,
embarrassment.
disappointing.
Well,
It is.
yeah, I mean, I'm just like when I've watched like our women's soccer team is better than our men's soccer team in terms of like they can place and they win the gold medals and they can win the World Cup. Same thing with basketball. I think our women's skill level is higher in certain, obviously in major sports, not badminton, but table tennis and stuff.
Our
we don't have that.
country beat the skill levels higher than the rest of the world.
Yeah. So I think that it's insulting if they hadn't scored 100. They did. I mean, they beat them by, I think it was 60 to 110 or something like that. But against China. I think it was China.
No.
Yeah, it was China. So, but yeah, I don't know. I do watch it. I think I like watching the Winter Olympics more, personally. That's it.
Yeah,
there it is.
fine.
You found somebody right there, guys. Anything else, Corey?
Other than that, really nothing of note.
All right.
So.
All right, Mike.
Hold on.
Yeah, I watched Suicide Squad, like we all know. I also watched the second episode of Stranger Things.
Finally.
Yeah. You know, I'm taking my... I mean, I am watching it like it's a weekly show. I guess I've watched one a week so far.
I wish I could do that.
I can't. Yeah. When it's there, I like click. Okay, see, like I'm gonna go to nope.
Not even
going to
click. I just let it autoplay.
Yeah, I'm not going to sleep now.
It's because me and my girlfriend are trying to watch it together, the whole thing, so it's less time. We have to figure it out. And she gets freaked the fuck out watching this show. She's like, I didn't know this would be so scary. Coincidentally, there was a thunderstorm, both episodes, in
that's
real
awesome.
life, while
Yeah.
we were watching it.
Awesome.
That's
So
awesome.
That's
she
like-
was very nervous, and I'm like, this is perfect.
If you keep doing this once a week, I think you'll get to October with this, and maybe you'll be able to enjoy that even more then. The ending.
Yeah, maybe.
So
So yeah, I'm definitely curious. Like, I do kind of like want to see what happens next, like quicker, but it's all right to spread it out a little bit every now and then. So
Yeah, I'm on
Cool.
episode 4 still.
cool.
I'm
right.
about to watch the third, and I think I remember reading somewhere people didn't like that episode.
I
Uh,
didn't like that episode last time. Last
It's
week,
Holly
I talked about
Jolly
it.
is the name of it. Yeah, you guys said it. That's
Yeah.
right.
I said I didn't like that episode, and so then I watched 4. That's it this week.
Okay.
But
So yeah,
Yeah,
I'll,
that's
I'll
good.
be curious to see what's wrong with
I
this
think
one.
I definitely got way overhyped for it though. So
Okay. So, but that's about it. Like I said,
I'm
we've
just
been watching some Olympics too.
keep
But
going.
like,
Killing a spider.
what's going on?
Please
Nothing.
kill the spider.
Nothing. We're good.
Arachnophobia yields its ugly head.
Yeah, I killed it. That's pretty awesome for me. All right, Tony, what have you been up to?
Nothing. I saw Secret Life of Pets on Sunday.
Oh,
Okay.
That was a cute movie. I
Was
think
it?
if I were a kid, I'd really have enjoyed that.
my nephew loved it.
Yeah, I would say as an adult, like there wasn't too much for,
You?
like right. There wasn't too much for me, but not that I expected
that
it.
sucks though. Like it's always good when they get a movie, and that's the
Problem.
best part about Pixar. Pixar can bridge that gap really well.
Right. Yes, absolutely. So it's definitely a tier below like the Pixar, like good Pixar stuff. Maybe even like mediocre Pixar stuff. But
Is it
it was cute.
DreamWorks that did this?
Whoever does Minions, because there was some
Okay.
crossover stuff there.
I think that's the DreamWorks.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
but there were some
Shrek.
parts that were legitimately funny. I think, kind of like Suicide Squad, it's like they really had a good marketing team, like where they knew how to like show trailers and stuff like that. Because like most of the really funny stuff was in trailers, so it's like,
Yeah.
Whatever. But it's a cute movie. I mean, if you have kids or whatever, or if it shows up, I would recommend it. It's not like I hated it. It just,
Utopia is superior.
exactly. But that's pretty much it.
All right, I have for our listeners here. Forgot to mention at the beginning of this podcast. Actually, we have a contest that we're running for you guys. Last week I mentioned it at the end of the podcast, but you can listen to it now. We have I have a digital code for Star Wars: The Force Awakens. So you get the digital version of that movie. I do have an extra code of that, which I'm giving away for you listeners. To enter this, all you need to do is write us. Now, I said it last week we'd be calling people out this week, but we're going to give you guys another week to do it. We've got a few people write in, but write us podcast at allycangeek.net. You can message us on Facebook as well, or on Twitter. Direct message us if you're following us, please. It'll be a direct message. Just send your email address, and we'll get back to you that way for the winner as we announce it. And it will be next week. So I do have a code we're giving away, and I'd like to do it next week. So we'll give you guys another week on this one, and keep listening. I think what else we have, guys? Anything else for this podcast?
I think that's it.
All right. Listeners, we'd like to hear from you for any comments, questions, include not just the contest, but if you want to write us, podcast@allycangeek.net to give us comments, what you think about the show, the new format, the video podcast, follow us on YouTube at allycangeek.net. Same thing as we have a website, allycangeek.net as well, on Facebook at allycangeek, and on Twitter at allycangeek. It's allycangeek. That's it. It's easy to follow. It's all the same name. Tune in next week. We'll have some more Moviecast stuff for you, I promise. Later.
Bye.